All right, everybody, welcome to the Ward F Community Caucus, where Councilman Gilmore's office reviews the caucus and city council agenda. Today, we're going to be reviewing the city council agenda, the meeting will take place on January 10th with the caucus on January 8th and our pre-caucus today, January 6th. There's many ways to participate. And let me unlock the waiting room so you guys can join as well. We are broadcasting live on Facebook. So if you don't have Zoom, you can come on Facebook. Bear with us if you're making comments. We'll open comments up to Facebook at the end since it's on a different screen. So with that said, without further ado, let's look at the city council agenda. So we go to the city council website and we go to the regular meeting of municipal caucus for January 10th, and we'll open that up in split screen view. Can everybody see my screen? Hi, Ms. Denise, how are you?
Happy New Year, Erica, and thank you so much for joining.
Happy New Year, my pleasure, my absolute pleasure. I will speak any day on behalf of the Washington family. So this is the agenda for the regular meeting of the Municipal Council, Wednesday, January 10th, 2024 at 6 p.m. If you wish to speak in person, you must come in person on Wednesday. Otherwise, you can let us know your thoughts and your feedback so that we can represent you that much better during Monday's caucus and Wednesday's council meeting. So we'll start with first readings. First readings are introductions. These need to be voted on twice to become law. So first we introduce, and then the second reading is a repeat of previous first readings. Oh, and it's making me sign in. So this happens every now and then. I work for the city, so I have a sign in to be able to view the ordinances and resolutions, but because it's making me sign in, that's a sign to me that the public cannot access this document, and that's illegal. So I'm going to send a quick text, if you bear with me real quick, to Sean Gallagher and to Council President Waterman to let them know that the meeting backup is not available for public. And this is why it's so good to look at this in advance. Because we only get the agenda on Fridays. We only have the weekend to look at it before Monday's caucus. Okay, so this happens. This has happened before, and she'll send a text to Sean. He'll sign in and make sure that the agenda items are available for us. So we'll continue. So ordinance 3.1, greetings, Councilman Gilmore.
Good morning.
I just sent a text to Joyce Waterman because I had to sign in to view the backup. So that means the public can't see the backup data. So hopefully she'll make that public.
Documents.
Yes, when you click on it, it prompts you to sign in.
Okay.
So I just sent her a text. Do you want to read, or do you want me to read the reading?
Yeah, go. Which one you on?
I'm still on first reading
Oh, okay.
because I just stopped to send a text.
I want to have to print it out. I can't see that good on a computer like this.
Okay.
Let me try to.
So we only have one first reading. It's an ordinance to exceed the calendar year 2024 municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. So whereas the local government cap law provides that in preparation of its annual budget, a municipality shall limit any increase in said budget up to 2.5% unless authorized by ordinance to increase it to 3.5% over the previous year's final appropriations, subject to certain expectations. So we're increasing the cap from 2.5 to 3.5?
Whereas the municipal council here determines that a 3.5 increase in the budget for said year amounting to, good Lord, and it's just increases in final appropriate otherwise minimum. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're trying to do. Hold on now, what's that doing? 3.5, yeah, night, that would be it. 3.5 increase will be in the neighborhood of 19, almost $20 million.
So we're allowing us to go over budget by 3.5% instead of just by 2.5%, or to increase the budget annually. And I guess that's because we have that money that we have to pay back. So we
Yeah,
have to increase the
and
budget.
also with the in two things. So this is like the initial, and then there's another element because cost of living go up, people get raises, interest on interest rates on loans and stuff like that. Uh, Now hopefully they don't need the $20 million, but just knowing this administration and past practice, they will use all of the money.
Mhm.
But this have nothing to do with the actual budget that will look to
Right.
pass in
This is like just in case we need
yeah,
to
yeah,
increase it.
mhm,
We now have the authority to.
to do so, yes.
Okay.
And I think this is typical of all calendar years because I remember when we first got sworn in, um, I seen this item on there, um, basically like a just in case mechanism, because ultimately we still have to vote on the actual physical budget.
Right. So this is in preparation leading up to that.
Was twofold. It could be in preparation to that, and then um, covering any outstanding. No. It would just really be that because this is for 20. This is
Right. And
to exceed the calendar year 2024 municipal budget appropriation limits and establish a cap bank. Yeah, so this is before we actually vote on the budget. That's why I've been always under the impression or of the opinion that we should try to get our municipal budget passed closer to the first quarter as opposed to waiting to the end of the year
mhm,
because there's just so much uncertainty.
mhm. Yeah, and by the time that half of the year happens, we've already spent the money without
Exactly.
permission. So now they're asking for permission after the fact. It's
Exactly.
like,
Then
we
it's
gonna say
kind
no
of,
now?
and as a council, it's like, oh, so now when that happens, then like as a council, you make the decision to either vote for no increases or you vote and people lose they well don't lose their jobs, but they get laid off
Mm,
because of lack of the proper planning. So that's how it really gets messy when we wait so long to pass the municipal budget. But this is typical. I've seen these my first couple years on there. It's a just in case mechanism. But again, the earlier we pass the municipal budget, it just makes sense. I don't for the life of me, I just don't understand why we wait so long to do it. I mean, I get it, past practice. They have done it that way. It's just for me, it just makes more sense to have it pass and looked at earlier rather than later. You get a better analysis or analysis of what you'll be spending and how much you will need and forecasting of overtime expenditures and a whole it's just so much more oversight when it's earlier.
mhm. No, it makes total sense. Well, we'll move on to second readings. These were first readings in the last meeting. So we'll go over them quickly. The first 4.1 is an ordinance supplementing chapter 160 fees and charges, section 1 fee schedule. Establish subsection 10, chapter 254 property maintenance, establishing a fee schedule for lead-based hazard inspection of rental units pursuant to PL 2021 C182 and amending chapter 254 property maintenance to include the registration of properties for compliance under the Lead Hazard Control Assistance Act.
Yes, so this right here, these were actually tabled for some time. So the new state mandate came down, I think, in 2022 or sometime around there, and basically saying that we need to get a hold of this lead paint hazardous inspection. So the health department is creating a whole unit where they're hiring people and transferring people that's going to be inspecting homes just to make sure that people are not living in hazardous situations as it relates to lead paint. This has been on. It's been tabled for a while just because logistically they just didn't have everything in order. I think it should be another ordinance that is it down or was it a resolution? It was something that was paired with this
With
action.
regard to lead.
Yeah.
Now, this is regarding lead paint or lead pipes?
No, this I think this is one is lead paint for the units,
Okay.
for the rental.
Yes, paint, lead paint hazards. Okay.
Um, yeah, see, and they got the inspection fee and everything lined up. I know at one point they were trying to get more funds from the state so they can pay for it. Then there was proposals where the tenant on I mean the landlords were gonna pay for it or whatever. It was a lot of back and forth and a lot of uncertainty. So that's why it's been tabled for so long. But Director Richardson they've ironed out all the kinks and he's got the necessary staff that he needs to embark on this journey. So that's something we look forward to see what the outcome is. I know it's a lot of units that have to be covered. So we'll see what happened. What's the yeah, I think it probably was a resolution paired with it, but I know it was two different things. I forget because it's been some time that we've been sitting on this.
I can look to the other tabled items to see if anything's still there.
No, it wasn't tabled. I think
it would be. It would.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was either. Oh, there go up one. A resolution authorizing the payment of claims submitted by no. It may have been a resolution. Yeah, resolution paired with that we passed. To have something to do with that maintenance.
Okay, I think it's another first reading. Let me see if I see it here. No, this 4.1. Okay. Well, we may come across it. We can ask where the other.
It's not because
I know the lead pipes had two.
I know it was. Oh, the lead pipes had two. Well, this is the paint.
Yeah.
And I guess 4.2, everyone know. And thanks to everyone who came out to voice their concerns about this.
So for those who aren't who are listening and not looking, this is regarding the amending one-way streets and stop intersections to convert Bramhall Avenue between Van Horn Street and Pacific Avenue.
Yes, we had an extensive meeting. When was that? Thursday on this. The residents came out. We took all of the questions, comments, concerns into consideration. And the overall consensus is that we need to get control over Pacific, which have proven to be a challenge, seeing that medical units use this as they route to get throughout the city and a fast time to get to emergencies. So it is something we're going to continue to work on. This is ultimately going to be defeated or withdrawn either or. And me and Councilwoman Ridley will work together to try to find ways to work with traffic to have some type of traffic calming mechanisms in the corridor around Pacific Avenue. So that's that. But again, thanks for everyone that came out, and it just shows that when we work together and everyone come out, we can get a lot of things accomplished. So I just want to recognize all those residents that came out. It was a lot. It was way more than I expected. I'll tell you that.
I was very proud of the outcome. 4.3 is an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 160 fees and charges, Chapter 296 streets, sidewalks, and public rights of way, Article 1 general provisions, duties of property owners and occupants, Article 2 closure of the public right of way, Article 3 excavations within the public right of way, and Chapter 345 zoning, Article 4 fees, deposits, and inspections.
Right. So this looks like if you know anyone that have these what is it, like these establishments, and they may want dumpsters, they may want to get this, they may want to do that. These are right here, these are amenities fees. And so inspection fees are going up from looks like $50 to $65 for excavation up to 25 feet. And then instead of $175 per square foot, it's going to be $2. So it's really, it's increasing the fees. It's increasing the fees for people to do work and get permits in the public right.
Right, so they won't take advantage and stay there longer than necessary. So they'll hurry up their job and not just think they
Well,
can
the
afford.
thought, I would say the thought is to do that, but when you have these developers that have the money, see these things right here are they're complicated to deal with because like the intent is to try to get people to do constructions, remodelings, and all that in a quick manner where you don't interfere so much with the everyday business of everyone else outside of whatever establishment is being worked on. But a lot of times, mom and pop landlords don't necessarily have the financial capacity to pay the increases or to get it done in that quick of a manner. So that's why for me, when I'm looking at these things, I'm always cognizant of keeping that demographic in mind. I get why we do this. I understand it, but I also get the flip side, and I can see that it may have unintended consequences.
Can we make a resolution to create different fees for like mom and pop versus commercial developers?
Well, it's not really necessarily when you say commercial developers, you mean if they're
Like
working on a
for
commercial
commercial
project?
developers who have larger projects to have different types of fees versus because they're like I mean I'd have to read the ordinance through further, but like it's I didn't see anything with regards to how much space they're taking up. So is it a fee
No, it
per
has it.
dumpster?
It have it on there. It have the square footage.
Okay.
That's
Oh
a
yeah, that was a
different.
175,
Yeah,
one
that's how
dollar
they
75.
differentiate.
Right. So
Like
for
the
that,
larger establishments will pay more just by the sheer demographic of square footage.
okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. This also includes the bike lane. I mean, sorry, this is in the event an individual violates the terms of this article, he or she may be subject to a
That's
hundred
the
and seventy-five
fine,
dollars. So
yes.
whenever a bike lane is established and it's being blocked, that's $175 fine.
Yeah. No, this is wait, this the go
So
back.
this isn't the double parking one, but this is
Oh
they
no, this
added
is
the
yeah,
bike lane
whenever yeah,
in
they
this as well.
incorporated the bike lanes with the construction and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So whether it's a double parking, that's a separate ordinance that is 150, I think. And then this one, if it's construction block and a bike lane, it is 175. So we'll go
Or it
to the
should be this should be even more like because if you have that's see this is what like I don't understand like this fee
30.
should be more. This
Mm.
should be more than 175 when you have these big construction vehicles and all this stuff. Not only are you obstructing a public right of way, you're also obstructing the bike lane, which is further into the public right of way, which means you're extremely negligent. Oh,
So we can I'll notate this is B in Article 5, motor vehicles.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like they add in the Senate. It doesn't, yeah, because it's
Yeah, they added this in, underlined is new.
oh no, it says motor vehicles and bicycle lanes. No, I don't think it was too, is it?
Shall not drive or park in the bike lane except for purposes of performing the parking maneuver.
When parking is permitted it.
Oh.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. The, oh, that's handicap.
4.4 is an ordinance supplementing chapter 332, parking for the disabled. So these are disabled parking, new disabled parking places throughout the city.
And do we have any in our, oh yeah, we have, I see two.
Segment A.
Oh, Miss Luna, maybe about Luna. And, no, segment is F.
F, okay, sorry. Parts of it.
Yeah, depends on where you at. No, it depends where you at. It could be F, A, or B.
And 4.5 is an ordinance revising the street names of Bayfront redevelopment site. So these are the underlined are the new street names that they added in. And then we have 20 people on the public request list so far. And we'll go to resolutions where we spend our money. 10.1 is a resolution authorizing the approval of the calendar year 2024 temporary budget.
Temporarily budget, okay. Yeah, see, this one is normally paired with that with the other one we read about. Let's look through this real quick. So is this temporarily a resolution to approve of the calendar year temporarily budget? How much is the temporarily budget in total at the top? It should give us a number.
Oh, let me go to the bottom.
Trying to look through this again.
It is 154.
154 million temporarily, and that's
So
the idea. Wait, temporarily budget. Oh, that's the debt services. See this? Yeah, I have to
total
look.
appropriation is 154 million. So this must be, is this like for the first quarter so that we can,
Ideally, it would be for that, but we just have to look through this and more. All right, let's see. Let's go to the top. Let's like skim through a little. I'll have to go through this. Let me see. All right, so the mayor's office.
they don't have totals for each department, only each division.
Yeah. Goodness, see, and this is another reason why. So if we pass the budget earlier on, we don't have to get in this business of temporarily approving a budget.
Right. If this is ready, how come the whole budget isn't ready to get approved?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Keep going. All right, so public works, hold on. Public works, no.
Administrative
They didn't
service.
even do the whole total because so what would be the whole, see, they didn't even do the total per
Yeah.
department. Let me see, sanitation
That's at least 7 million with public works.
for public works.
Right. What they should have done is what amount is this versus that what's actually being proposed? Like how much are we approving? So we can know how much can we expect to prove
Or
that's
what
left over.
percentage of the requested amount are we approving for this?
Yes, at least give us a percentage so we know what the actual budget's going to look like. This could be 1 quarter, this could be half a year. I understand we need to pass it so we don't shut down.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like see, public safety, you're already talking about 30 million. Just looking at more than 30
Right,
million.
15 and 12 alone.
27, another 5, 28, 20, like, God.
2, 3.
Yeah, that's what we have to, I want to know, are these like quarterly?
It's like 47 million already.
Assessments? Is this to get us through the first quarter? And then we have to look at, like, so if they say that this is a quarterly assessment, right? And the actual budget proposal for said department is, I don't know, 100 million. So this shouldn't be over 25 million. And that's what I'm saying. We're not armed with all of that information. It's like they bombard you with this stuff. So I know I have a lot of questions about this right here as it relates to the temporary budget.
10.2 is a resolution adopting the calendar year 2024 cash management plan for the city of Jersey City. The cash management plan proposed by the chief financial officer with the approval of the mayor and business administrator is adopted as the cash management plan of Jersey City.
So yeah, this is basically how they go about managing the cash. I believe this is Carmen. This is Carmen. Carmen's.
Okay.
And that's the plan.
Oh, sorry. Were you?
No, go ahead. I just was.
10.3 is a resolution authorizing the cancellation of expended budget appropriation balances. And this is another part that I don't get. So unexpended budget so this is money that
this must be money that we didn't use because it says.
So why do they ask for it?
Hold on, let's see what child health. They didn't use, oh, they didn't use any of, what's this? This from 2018 to 2000.
JTPA.
Money, senior nutrition and family health initiative. Like, how do you not use this money?
Somebody's projections are off, and whoever's doing the calculations for a
Municipal
projected
Drug
budget.
Alliance, with all of the drug problems we have going on, you got $175,000 allocate that we can do dash mentorship like look at all of these community learning collaboratives.
Mental health awareness, $200,000.
Mental health aware. Oh my goodness, man. This is
We qualify for the funds, but we're not using the funds.
no, we
because,
have the this
right,
is money
that's what I'm
that
saying. We qualify for the funds. We have either whether it's grant money or money that we've asked the taxpayers to give us. We have the funds, but we're not doing our job providing the services because we're not marketing. Then they'll say, "Oh, people aren't showing up," because you're telling people about it 2 days before.
If they're canceling it, are they giving the money back? Or like, what are they doing with this? The cancellation is for the prior year, fiscal year by resolution, whereas the grants periods for the accounts listed above have closed and no for the funding under the state grant. Like, why didn't they do?
So we lost these grant funds.
Now, I don't know if we lost some, but
The grant periods for the accounts listed below have closed and are not eligible for funding under state grants.
Yeah, keep going down. See what else is it. Hold on. Clean communities. You don't, it's some of these grants they haven't even touched.
Why are we missing this opportunity? What year is this from last year? Yeah, we got questions there. Why are we missing these opportunities to spend this money?
Flash.
10.3.
Why do you not paying like UIC grant? That's public safety. Why y'all not spending all that money that they giving us? Keep going down. Let me see. Look.
Now, therefore, be resolved. Comptroller is hereby authorized and directed to cancel the following unexpected balances.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Goodness. Okay. 10.4 is a resolution authorizing the renewal of a contract award to NW Financial Group LLC to provide financial advisory services. We need that.
Okay.
How much are we paying for it? $78,000. Total cost of contract is $300,000. My thing is like, why not hire a financial advisor employee? Like, because I feel like we spend more money when we contract it out versus them being a city employee.
No, we would need a firm though. One person wouldn't be able to handle
The whole city, right?
So much, yeah.
Well, I'm not saying employee. I'm talking about the director to hire like, right. Our financial department should be like a firm. Okay, never mind. 10.5 is a resolution authorizing the calendar year 2024 reserve for uncollected taxes to be calculated under a 3-year average. City's tax collection rate has been reduced due to the amount of tax appeals awarded, whereas using last year's reduced collections rate alone would increase the amount to be raised by taxation, providing unnecessary financial hardship upon the taxpayers of the city. So the chief financial officer is authorized to use a 3-year average of prior year's percentage.
Yeah, so that's their way of trying to get out of court because people have been appealing their assessments. So it looks like they're going to use a 3-year average to calculate the assessment.
Right, because obviously our most recent formula was incorrect.
Not working.
10.6 is a resolution strongly urging the New Jersey Department of Education to delay implementing their new preschool funding guidelines until the end of 2023 to 2024 school year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
so we don't get fined for things we're not ready for.
That's more of a, like just trying to thin our
Support.
support, yeah. The next one on.
10.7 is a resolution honoring the 30th anniversary of the 14th Street Garden Center. 10.8 is a resolution recognizing Queen Esther Walker on her 100th birthday. Happy birthday, Queen. 10.9 is a resolution reappointing Kelly Austin to a full-time judge of Jersey City Municipal Court. 10.10 is a resolution reappointing Janine Zampella as a member of the Jersey City Municipal Utilities Authority. 10.11 is a resolution appointing Kathleen Hart as a member of the Jersey City Municipal Utilities Authority. 10.12 is a resolution authorizing the award of contract to Millennium Communications Group for camera and wireless equipment replacement for the waterfront pole and the interlocal purchasing systems tips for the Department of Public Safety. 10.13 is a resolution authorizing the award of contract to Lawman Supply Company of New Jersey for the purchase and delivery of 9mm lug 124 GR GDHP spear ammunition under a New Jersey state contract for the Department of Public Safety. 10.14 is a resolution authorizing the Department of Public Safety Division of Fire to apply and accept funding to Community Affairs American Rescue Plan Fire Grant. Great. Great. The less money public safety needs from taxpayers, the better. 10.15 is a resolution ratifying the award of contract to SHI International Corp for maintenance and software upgrades for the Dell VX Rail and Isilon storage units under state contract for the Department of Public Safety. 10.6 is a resolution authorizing a payment of claims submitted by Air Brake and equipment for the rental of refrigerated vans for the Meals on Wheels program due to COVID-19 for the Department of Health and for the Department of Health and Human Services. 10.17 is a resolution authorizing the Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services to apply for and accept grant funds from the Burn Discretionary Community Project funding / Burn Discretionary Grants Program. Great, that's $500,000 in grants. 10.18 is a resolution authorizing the Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services to apply for and accept grants from ACF OPRE, Office of Discretionary Grant Child Care Research, and that's another $500,000. 10.19 is a resolution authorizing the Jersey City Department of Health and Human Services to accept a donation from Stern Brothers & Co. to help support the Meals on Wheels programs with home delivery meals. 10.20 is a resolution authorizing the City of Jersey City to accept a donation of toiletry items to aid in health and well-being within our community from the Jersey City Public Library Foundation. 10.21 is a resolution authorizing the execution of memorandum of understanding with the New York University in connection with the unpaid internship for educational credit with the New York University. 10.22 is a resolution authorizing the business administrator to execute a discharge of mortgage encumbering 19 Bidwell Avenue. Congratulations to them. 10.23 is a resolution renewing a contract between the City of Jersey City and Horizon Healthcare Services, doing business as Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey for a period of 1 year effective January 1st through December 31st, 2024, to provide an open dental insurance plan for eligible city employees and retirees. 10.24 is a resolution authorizing the renewal of an agreement between the City of Jersey City and Horizon Healthcare Dental, doing business as Horizon Blue Cross. Is this duplicate closed dental insurance, city employees and retirees for unspecifiable service? I think this is a duplicate, 2420, no, they're two different resolution numbers. So we'll see what the difference is between them though.
One is probably different type of benefits.
No, it's a dental for extraordinary unspecifiable service. Closed. Oh, this is open and the other one's closed. Okay. Closed means you have to go to that same dentist every time, and open is you get to choose. Okay. 1025 is a resolution authorizing an amendment to the contract with LS Engineering Associates Corporation in connection with the engineering, design, and construction administration services for Pavonia Marion Park Improvements Project for the Department of Infrastructure. 1026 is a resolution of Municipal Council of the Jersey City authorizing the acceptance of a NJJRC grant from New Jersey Transit for VIA Transportation Services. Oh, that's great. We're getting a grant for VIA to help pay for VIA. $250,000, because I know we pay at least $1 million a year to VIA. That's nice. 10.27 is a resolution providing local support for Hazy Harvest. They were the ones who were at the meeting last Thursday. They're going to be on Pacific Avenue next to the liquor store. 10.28 is a resolution providing local support for Can XA Group LLC, Class 5 retail. Where are they located? You don't have their address on here. 638 Communal Farm. 10.29 is a resolution authorizing a shared service agreement with the town of Gutenberg pursuant to the Uniform Shared Services and Consolation Act to provide the town of Gutenberg with services of animal control and sheltering. So
So
this is a
what
missed
we're
opportunity.
doing is we're acting like Guttenberg is one of those small municipalities. So it looks like we're doing a shared service type of thing. Now, my
Gilmore,
issue is with this is, are we equipped to take on another's municipal? Well, I mean, Guttenberg isn't that big. But uniform shared service, yeah, to provide. I mean, I don't know. I just have
Councilman,
we have to see the plan.
we could have, this is a missed opportunity. The state is trying to encourage shared services and is offering up to $400,000 to any municipality who offers to share their service. We can get $400,000 from the state if we're sharing our services with another municipality. So let's let the Director of Health and Human Services know about this. Any department can enter into the shared services program with the state. We learned about it at the League of Municipalities. And that was another thing I was going to suggest, that more members of the city attend the League of Municipalities classes, because one director can't attend all classes. You might miss something. So it should be a director and a couple of other members to attend all these classes. Because they're missing out on this. We're missing out. We can be missing out on money. And if we're sharing our services, you're leaving almost $400,000 on the table. So sorry that anytime I see shared services now, I'm like $400,000. 10.30 is a resolution authorizing the payment of a claim submitted by Hudson Regional Health Commission for providing a broad range of environmental health services in 2021 pursuant to the County Environmental Health Act for the Department of Health and Human Services. And then the rest of the items are tabled. Do we see any of these being untabled soon?
I wouldn't bank on it.
No. And that is the agenda items for the regular meeting of the Municipal Council for Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. Do we have any questions on Zoom or on Facebook? Let me check Facebook. I see none. All right. No questions, no questions. Public safety shaking my head. All right, that is it. Councilman Gilmore, any words?
No, just
Okay,
enjoy your
website.
weekends. Everyone stay safe, stay connected. More importantly, get the information out to your neighbors. And enjoy the rest of your week.
Peace. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and visit everythingwordf.com for
Please,
anything.
yes.